Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 34 of Runaway Teen in the City. And it is morning and Dimitri is getting the call to start work in an hour, and he did actually get a promotion. So we're going to say work from home. And I think he got 200, yeah, he got a bonus of 275, and he has a couple of interactions an interaction, check cause progress interaction, and new create a sim close. So he needs to protest at a nightclub and joke about politicians. Okay, interesting. I think we'll be getting the nanny in today because I don't think it's very appropriate to take, or else we can just leave Andi at home with Arabella and just have him go out and do a protest. The only thing is I kind of want Arabella to go because if other people will join in, maybe we can get him to do his cause thing where he needs to donate to a cause, and of course he can't donate to himself. So what I wanted to do, because that should tick off under the knowledge renaissance sim that he has reached. So now he's on the last tier where he needs to, he's only level 8 of one of the 6 skills, but that's fine, that's a slow one, not a big rush. And then we'll do the level 3 he'll do because the career he's going to do as his permanent career is the social media career. We're going to go on, and that'll be the one he actually progresses in. So let me see where they are on their fortune. 148, and he hasn't gone for the location one. The main thing we need to do there is for this the third tier is to donate to a protester, which could be difficult. Now for Andi, I had her write before she went to bed, and I didn't even realize she must have got inspired for a bit, and then the computer broke, so she didn't finish writing, but she did manage to get her skills up to level 3 with the writing she did. That's because we have I think there's definitely a boost from the club, but there may also be a boost from the property, but she still has to write her column, which we can, do at any point in time before she goes to work tomorrow. Oh, online services are coming down for maintenance. But I did not switch her over to location, so let's see what the value of our apartment is. So we're at 89,236 of the goal of 100,000, and obviously we have enough money that we could do it, but I know it's not a huge rush because she hasn't got anything else done, so we'll get the things as we need them as opposed to just getting them. And she's got lots of points, so let's check the reward store for her traits that she has and what she might get. Now I have mentioned that I don't know how mentor actually works, but I think it maybe does speed up. You still have the ability to mentor without it as long as you get to level 10. So you don't actually need this to be able to mentor, but I think it may possibly speed up how fast the people who are being mentored level up if you have this trait. I tested it once and it seemed like it did speed it up, but I've only tested it once. And she's got entrepreneurial. I don't know how well that really helps with the active careers. And she already has shameless, and we won't bother with steel bladder. She doesn't get tense that much, so carefree's not as big of a deal for her. I mean, I know she's got the points. Why don't we get savant to help her just learn her skills quicker? Though we already skill up pretty quickly as it is. And I'm pretty sure they already have frugal, both of them. So I think we will leave it at that for now. So that's it. Everybody's sleeping. I just have it on regular speed, as you can tell. And he needs to have a shower. Where is he? In terms of his needs. That's the main thing. They're still all kind of tired. We'll have him sing in the shower, and she will need to have a shower too. And little Arabella, she's got to go potty. Let's go a bit fast, because they're all pretty tired. Oh, that's waking her up. You go potty, and then you can go back and sleep a bit more. Not that that's really a rush. And so now she's on movement and thinking, are both 4. And what does she want? She wants to ask Dimitri to play. We'll pin it for now. And what, I think, was that the main thing he needed to know? He's still a bit tired. Why don't you go back to sleep? And what are you doing? Oh, you're gonna go talk. You're gonna go watch. Okay. You actually are getting a little hungry, little one. So I also had Dimitri make some pancakes last night. So I am going to get, if she wakes up Andi, that's fine. Oh, that looks like that's empty. I didn't realize it was empty. So she can go grab a serving of those pancakes, and because it wasn't showing as being empty. It still had, sometimes the platters show as empty and other times they don't. So we got the little bit of money. The 30 was from throwing the thing away and 91 was from the app. And let's get her to grab a bite and we'll put that away. Now she still wants to dance to music because she hasn't done that yet. So when she finishes eating, she can dance. And Andi is awake. Is that because she got woken up? And she's having water. Yeah, just have a sing in the shower. She's pretty low on math. She's only at level 4 of the singing skill, so she's got quite a ways to go on that. But I did notice she did need to, and then we're going to clean that and use the toilet. And perhaps we will have you cook some more food because we don't have very much in the fridge right now. We will have you cook something that requires a bit higher skill because I find they fill them better. We'll do some breakfast scramble. Now, Dimitri, just go fast. Let him go to the bathroom when he gets up, and then hopefully the food will be ready. Are you going to go do what I asked? Oh, she's still... Okay. Sometimes I find when it goes too fast, it just doesn't work very well. So she's dancing, and now she wants to play with a toy. Well, that's not really going to help any of your skills. Not that we're really rushing too much on the skills. So that did not work. I was trying to throw that in the garbage. And what is she? Oh, she's probably sad from dancing too much. Of course. Why don't we run around? I'll be back when Dimitri wakes up. Dimitri's up, and I had little Arabella run around, and she's somewhere outside. So I'm gonna have her run here so that she comes in. I should have locked this so that it was only allowed for club members, so that she couldn't have left the apartment and gone out to the world. So hopefully she comes back soon. Luckily in Sims it's not an issue. So you, my dear Andi, you should eat the food that you stuck in your inventory. And you eat it. And we can breed the frogs some more. A little bit sliding off there. They did end up in the right spot. Is she coming home? Okay, stop running around and get home. I don't really like you out in the world. You're a toddler. Hopefully she comes home soon. And she wants to hug the stuffed animal, so we will hug it. And you know what? Then we'll say, what's that? He's me. So they're eating. Let's see. What are the rest of his needs? He has to work. So he needed to... Why don't we joke about politicians right now? When we go... Oh, right there. It's on that top screen. And I think for now, while she is a toddler, I'm going to lock door. Everyone but... I have to not be on Arabella. I need to be on one of the other two that are in the clubs. Dimitri's club members. And then we're going to allow access to employees. And for now, while she's a toddler, we won't have anyone else. I guess for now, we won't have anyone come over because then she can't go outside. Because we don't really want her to come out. And there's Axel. We don't really want Axel to come in anyways. Because he's a big meanie who doesn't like kids. Oh, she needs to have a bath. I think we will deal with that later. So I think for now, did he get that? I wasn't paying attention. He got the joke about politicians. So I'm going to take him to a nightclub so he can... Oh, well, what I forgot to do is I'm going to hire a nanny. And once the nanny's here, I'm going to take them to the nightclub and have him do his protest. And I'll be back when they get to the nightclub. We're at the Blue Velvet nightclub, which Dimitri needs to protest at a nightclub. So we're going to have him protest for World United here. I've slightly updated this just to add things from like get together and whatnot. So he's going to protest. And I brought people with us in hopes that some of them might join the protest. I'm not sure how likely it is, just to see whether we can get him to do his donation once he's finished the work task. So we'll see how it goes, if anybody will join. I think you need to get inside, because if I remember correctly, yeah, you're a vampire. I don't know whether you have immunity to being out in the daylight. I'm not sure. It's only 6 o'clock. Still daylight here in Willow Creek. So let's see how this goes. And it took me forever to get here because the nanny never came. And so then I ended up unlocking the door, canceling the nanny service, and recalling. And then they came the second time. But no, so he got his money. So is anyone else protesting? No, they aren't. Don't you protest again? We'll protest and see if anyone will join. Oh, she is joining. Maybe she's doing it. Eliza, thank you. Well, let's see whether we can. See, I don't know if he has to keep doing it for them to keep doing. Friendly, give a donation. Can he do it while he's protesting? Yay, he did it. We got it done. So that means he no longer has to be a politician. Because he has done, he got to level 3, which we needed for the aspiration, and we have had them both donate to a protester with using, now look at everybody protesting. Well, 2 more people have started protesting, and he didn't even have to stop protesting to do the donation, which was something new for me. I didn't know that. So I think we're done at this location, and Andi's been in touch with her little brother's father, because it turns out that because they have a different father, but that was who actually took him, and they've arranged that they're going to go for dinner tonight. So I will see you over at the restaurant in a moment, and Arabella will stay home with the nanny, because from my understanding they don't work very well at restaurants, the toddlers, and if you add high chairs and stuff, but I haven't actually tried it, so I don't know for sure about that. So we'll see you over there. Change of plans. When they suggested meeting for dinner, Andy's little brother's father suggested coming over to their place, and he lives with his parents. This is Dave Wakefield, who is Mason, who is Andy's, really it's a half brother, but for some reason it didn't register that, his grandfather. So we're gonna try and come in and introduce ourselves. There's a broken sink. Now we have met briefly with Joel, who is Mason's father. We don't seem to actually, because we haven't actually met Mason since he was a baby, so we're gonna go say hi. And Joel is a loner, so he's not really keen on going out places. So, as usual, we're saying hello in the bathroom, as Sims tend to do a lot. So, unfortunately, Joel is probably going to be a little bit tense from the fact that he is, and so he's a geek. She's flirty, so she keeps getting these options to do romantic interactions. Not ideal. And he hasn't met the grandfather. Excuse me. So where did he go? Oh, this bathroom's not even very big. And it's got a broken sink. They're all chatting there. What I should probably do is see about forming a group. So this is Mason. He's got dark hair like his dad. But I can't see him very well. There he is. But I think his eyes are from his mother, and Andi has her mother's eyes. So they're similar. So that's where they have a similarity. So let's see. So that's it. I think they'll have a little chat and get to know each other, and I just wish they would come out. Now, I did give Andi I'm pretty sure I gave her the always welcome trait. Let me see. Yeah, so she can make some dinner while we're here. Then call everybody, because if she has the always welcome trait, you can cook at people's places. It used to be in Sims that you could do whatever and it didn't matter, but then they changed it that you couldn't, which is fine. It just means that the thing with cooking is that you pay for it yourself. So I don't really see that it matters. This is actually my 10K build house, just made bigger. Added an extra bedroom and a bathroom over there. And they're going to bed. I guess it's 10:25 at night, so maybe we shouldn't bother making dinner. We should probably just go home. We've met Mason, and we can have him come over to our place now that we know him. We've met him. He was under her thing, but we've actually introduced ourselves. Now, did Dimitri introduce himself? Because that's one good thing, that they are both geeks. I just wish they would come out of the bathroom, to be honest, because it's really hard to see what's going on in here. Debate game strategy, and let's see, he's a geek, so you can do some geeky interactions with him. Enthuse about new show. Brighten day. Did we become friends? We're not friends, but we're close to friends with his grandmother. So the reason Mason's younger is because there's a big age difference, and he was a baby when their mother died. So there's the food, and the stove is broken. We came over and broke your stove. Don't go sleep in their bed, Andi. I'll let you repair it. Hopefully that is something that you can do. But I think really that's it right now for this little visit. I will just have her... I don't want to leave the stove broken, so I will have her repair it, and then we will see them back at their place. They're back home. It's really late. I had Dimitri give the nanny a tip. That's sort of my way of paying them since we have free services, and then we dismissed him so that he would leave. And what I realized I'm going to do, Arabella is going to eat like I wanted her to, but she's angry because she's hungry. I'm going to have Dimitri, because he has finished what he needed to do with... The only reason we did that political career was twofold. I figured we may as well have him complete this Renaissance Sim aspiration, because it was kind of easy to do it, and we needed someone to go into political career to help us try and get to that. You didn't need to, but it made it a little bit easier to have someone be in the political career to try and get that... that part of the location aspiration. So I am going to have him now go into the social media career. That's what I want him to do. And then when that's over, that's really going to be it for this part. And let's see how this goes. Now he won't tick this off because he will only start at level 2. So he will be working tomorrow. I don't know if he will, because it's so close to when the start time is. Yeah, we're going to start that. So he needs to get some followers, and he has to do mischief on 5 different Sims. Oh, great. But he doesn't work until... because it says he doesn't work for 2 days. So even though he works Monday, because it was after, he didn't work. So he needs to get some followers. We'll work on that in the next part. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.